Hello and welcome to another episode. Today we are going to be looking at building our own enterprise OU structure for ZackNet. So, with that being said, we're going to open up MGMT01, and once you're logged in, you want to open up Server Manager. And then in Server Manager, we install RSAT tools. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up Active Directory users and computers. And in Active Directory users and computers, you will see we already have the domain ZackNet.lab. So what we're going to do here is we're going to create a new OU. And this is what pretty much most of the enterprise organizations, they like to follow this structure. So right click on the domain name, go on new, and then create an OU or organizational unit called ZackNet. Now, you can always click this and it will protect the container from accidental deletion. And that's probably a best choice and your best bet because we want to make sure that it's protected from accidental deletion. So go ahead and hit OK on this. And we see here that we have an OU. So in this OU, we're going to create some trees. So with that being said, we're going to create some more OUs under this. So right click, new OU, and we'll call this one as admin. And then again, go ahead and create some more OUs. We will call this one computers. Go ahead and create another OU, and we will call this one as groups. And then let's create another OU called servers. And we will create another OU called service accounts. And then we'll create users. And lastly, but not least, disabled objects. So this is what your OU structure should look like, or the tree should look like. You have all these OUs under ZackNet, which then, of course, goes under ZackNet.lab. So once you've done this, what you're going to do is we're going to create some child OUs. So under computers, we will create an OU called desktops. And we will also create laptops. And we will also create workstations. And we will create virtual machines. So this is what it all should look like. Under servers, we will create some more OUs, or child OUs to be specific. Domain controllers. File servers. SQL servers. PKI. Web servers. Monitoring. And then we'll hover over to users, and under users, we will create some more children or child OUs. We'll call this one executives. And engineering. Finance. HR. IT. Sales. And then I think we should also create one for contractors. So this looks actually like a literally a nice enterprise environment OU structure. One more thing we should do is under the groups, let's create an OU called distribution. And then we will also create another one called security. And administrative. All right. Let me expand this. This looks perfect. Amazing, right? This is what's called art. So for right now, do not move everything at once. For now, leave the domain controllers OU alone. It's a special OU that Microsoft creates. And it's got default policies linked to it. We can discuss custom GPOs for domain controllers later. Leave the default users and computers containers alone for the moment. And we'll redirect new computers and users into the new OUs in a later lab. And why all of this matters? Well, this mirrors how many enterprises organize Active Directory. And it basically makes applying group policy much more cleaner because you can target policies at a specific OUs instead of the entire domain.